Hello
Hello.
and welcome. What's your name and where are you from?
My name is Carolina and I'm from South America, Ecuador.
Oh, fantastic, fantastic. Um, so, this is for my blog, Learn, Experience, Teach, and I'm always curious to hear other people's stories, particularly
Right.
other educators. I usually ask people to kind of go back in time and to think about when they were younger.
Okay.
Um, what was your experience of school when you were a kid? Did you like it? Um, was it enjoyable?
To be honest, I didn't like to go to school. At the same time I was in school, I was doing a figure skating on weekends. So for me, I always used to say to my mom, like, I would prefer to go 5 days per week to skate and 2 days to the school. that that enjoyable was school for me
I see.
because I was always the kid who was like catch it really fast but got bored really
Mm-hmm.
fast as well. So as when they were repeating it for the rest of the kids, I was already busy doing something else or chatting or something, and the teachers got mad and asked me to repeat, and I couldn't like repeat the exact words they were using, and so I didn't enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
I kind
So,
of started enjoy it again in high school ish. Yeah.
okay. So you weren't challenged enough, perhaps, when you were in the early
Yeah.
years.
I went to a really traditional non school.
Nun school.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, it's like a family thing. My grandma went there, my mom went there, my sisters went there, so I have to go there too. So, yeah.
And what was different about that school compared to others?
It was, as I said, traditional.
Mm-hmm.
Religion was really important, and the fact that we have to sit, listen, and actually not think, just record everything they were saying so we can repeat it in the future or something like that.
I see. So they were very strict.
Yeah, in primary school they were. They came like get better during high school. Like they were in a transition period when I was there, so it was good.
Okay. And did you have any favorite teachers?
Yeah, I do. Actually, now she's like my mentor.
Oh, okay.
She's working for a university in Guadalajara, Mexico. Um, she was great. I mean, when I took her class at university, um, it was like chatting with a friend.
Mm-hmm.
And she didn't tell you, like, you have to read this or that, but she intrinsically encouraged you to do it. It was a pretty good class, and at the end, we have to design something that we really want to live in the university so we can improve some other students' educational development and that kind of stuff, which was good. I kind of like it, that class. It was called materials design or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah,
Was that related to teaching?
yeah,
Or?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It was mandatory for a teacher major.
Oh, okay. So you have a teaching major.
Yeah.
Okay. And what attracted you to this profession?
That's a tricky one because um, I didn't know, but my dad always knew. When I was in the period of, what are you gonna do? You have to start to write your essays for university, blah, blah, blah. I was thinking like maybe I can do communications, like journalism, and my dad was like, no, you're a teacher. And I was like, no, I'm not, Dad. I'm a cool person. I can just write about somebody else's stories. But like, he was like, no, you're not. You're a teacher. So I went to the school and I started journalism. And when I finished my period there, I went to my dad and literally with my head down, and I was like, I need to go to school again. And he was like, why that? And I was like, because I'm a teacher. He just laughed and told me like, I think it's in your blood. Your grandpa was a teacher. It just like it comes out of you. You just don't even see it, but you just throw it away.
So at some point you actually thought teaching wasn't that cool.
Yeah,
Hmm.
but I think it was related with my background,
Mm-hmm.
like because teachers were mean, teachers were like
I see.
boring, teachers.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Until you met quite a good teacher when you
Yeah.
were when you were doing your teaching major. If we fast forward to today,
Yeah.
what are you doing with your life today?
Well, now I'm an English specialist in a kindergarten in China. Um,
How did that happen?
yeah, I was about to start and then like rewind.
Okay, okay.
and and yeah, I came for a wedding in China, my
Oh.
cousin's wedding,
Yep.
and he married a teacher. And she told me like, "You're a teacher major. Why you just don't try here?" I do a trial, went really good. I went back to my country, fixed all the paperwork, came back, and since then I'm here. Yeah,
And how did you, because you said you're working at a Montessori,
yeah.
how did you decide what age group you wanted to kind of focus on?
Yeah. Um, because, as I said, I think teachers are boring and everything. I think when I was in a kindergarten, I was a really free kid. It wasn't a Montessori kindergarten, but I feel it was really free. So I want to do exactly the same thing that the teachers did with me with these kids. I know it's going to be hard for them because apparently they're going to have the same jump that I have to be free and nice to a traditional education, but I think in the future that will help you to be like a free spirit
Mm.
or something. Yeah.
Yeah, I think everyone has strong memories of their early learning years. I know that here in China, there's a lot of kind of changes and development.
Yeah, it is.
There's, I think, a lot of investment in early education. That said,
Mm-hmm.
I would say living and working in China must be very different from where you grew up.
Yeah,
Um,
it is.
What what are the challenges, or have you had any difficulties, or any surprises living and working here?
Yeah, in my country, there are some preschools where you can like leave your kid until 5. In here, all of them leave their kids until 5. So for me, it was kind of quite a shock because we strongly believe in my country that the kid has to be with mommy, grandma, daddy until they are ready to go to school.
Mm-hmm.
So when I came here and they told me like we work from 8 to 5, it was like, what's wrong? Are these
What are
kids
you doing?
6 or something?
Yeah.
And yeah, they nap there. That was quite a surprise. I know they have to nap and
Mm.
everything, but they are used to nap there, and I mean they made it them really independent. But at the same time, I feel like I don't know. It's like as I was saying to one of my teachers, because I'm always looking to the bad side, not like the bad side, but something that they can get hurt or something, and they just get undressed in front of us and walk naked all around the class. And I told her like, what if we were like some kind of sick person and all
I
these
see.
kids are working and walking like naked and nobody? And she's like, yeah, but in China that's the way we are. Like we raise the kids to be this free until
Yeah.
certain age,
Sure.
and then they have to be like as all we are.
Yeah, a
Okay.
bit more mature.
Yeah, that was like pretty shocking for me. Just seated, waiting for my lunch, and then just suddenly white kid naked was teacher Caro, can I go pee pee? And I was like, okay, fair enough.
Very exciting. Now looking forward, you've been in China for how long now?
A year and a half,
Are you-
2 school years. Yeah.
Okay, so a very short period of time. What are your plans? I mean, are you enjoying it? Do you want to stay in China?
Currently, I'm studying my Montessori certificate, so I have to stay in China until I finish it. After that, I really want to go back and share all the things that I have learned here in my own country. Also, as I said, I used to do figure skating, and at some point of my life, I really want to open an online school just for people who are doing sports, so they are away. But this school is gonna focus on their education based on their needs. So if they have a tournament or a championship or something, we're gonna try to avoid homework those days and just work with the psychologist and the coach and that kind of stuff, and then the rest of the time that they are free to do their homework, they will be doing it.
Yeah, I can see a need for that. I know a lot of young athletes probably find it quite difficult to kind of manage their schedules, fit in their learning and their homework. So I think that sounds like a great idea.
Yeah, yeah, we're looking forward for the moment, the right moment with the people who are involved in this project.
Well, I wish you good luck with that.
Thank you.
Do you have anything to add?
No, just thank you. It was like a really nice experience.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you for sharing your story.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.